Now to major questions after an officer in Georgia tased an 87-year-old woman who was cutting dandelions with a knife. Steve Osunsami is in Atlanta. And Steve, this woman is actually facing charges this morning.
It is. This is a misunderstanding on so many different levels. She's not only facing charges, but she has a court appearance next month. This 87-year-old grandmother who doesn't speak English and needs help getting upstairs is charged this morning with criminal trespass and obstruction of an officer.
She's outside. There's no kids around her. She told me she doesn't speak English and keeps walking up our trail with a knife.
A worker at a Boys and Girls Club in Chatsworth, Georgia, called police Monday after seeing her walking with a knife in a field on their property. It turns out she lives across the street and is from Syria. It was a steak knife, and she was there picking dandelions, which her family explains was meant for a salad for her husband. Police say she even had a bag full of cut weeds. Even the worker who called 911 said she wasn't threatening.
But she came out at someone with a knife, though, right? Or did she just have it?
Okay. The knife onto the property in her hand.
Okay.
She didn't try and attack anybody or anything.
Police arrived with guns drawn, telling her to put down the knife, but say she wouldn't. They say they even threw a knife to the ground, trying to explain what they wanted her to do. When she kept walking towards them, they shot her with a stun gun. The police chief was there during the incident.
Deployed the taser rather than using deadly force.
He says his officer acted appropriately. Her family says at her age, the shock could have killed her.
She's recovering, still a little shook up, a little sore from what she's, gone through.
And there's one thing we should add about that young man who is speaking out for the family, Robin. He is the nephew of this woman, and he's a former police officer. And he says while he understands why the officers used their taser, he wishes they had used a little more common sense.
Yeah, thanks
Robin.
for bringing that up, Steve, very much. Yes, the nephew said procedurally the officers did the right thing, but it's kind of like being aware of the circumstances, and maybe it was a little
sometimes everything is not exactly by the book.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.